Wait. Elliot? Elliot, you're back. Hey, great to see you again, Morris. You too, Ron, Kalinka. Feels like forever since you've been around. You seem like you're doing well. So who are your friends? We're Elliot's classmates at Thor's Military Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you. It seems we're all about the same age, too. So you're Elliot's hometown friends, then. Which school's uniform is that? Oh, we're students at the Music Academy. Music, huh? Yeah, imagine that, Fee. They're playing instruments. So they go to a school for music. Yeah, it's an academy that puts the main focus on music. The school itself is on the outskirts of the district. A lot of famous musicians have graduated from there. Well, that explains why you all play so well. Thanks. Our academy always plays for the concert they hold during the summer festival every year. Classes are over for the day, so we're just adding a little polish before our performance. All right, this does seem like the perfect place to practice. Yeah, I can't believe how good you've all gotten, though. I mean, you were always great, but you've improved a ton. You must have really been practicing. You really think so? Well, we have been practicing. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Whoops. So true. I guess I'd be pretty disappointed if after all that, we weren't getting at least a little better. I just wish you were here at the Music Academy with us. Oh, don't misunderstand. Thor's has a really good reputation and all. So, are you still practicing the violin? Yeah, in club practice. I ended up joining the Academy's wind orchestra, actually. I'm glad to hear it. You were really good. I'd hate to hear you'd given up on it. Hopefully, we'll get another chance to play together someday. Yeah, I'd really like that. Whoa, is it that time already? We'd better get on back to the academy. The festival will be here before you know it, and we've got practicing to do. Isn't that what you were doing here? Practicing? Okay. I do admire your dedication to your craft. If you've got some free time, it'd be great if you could come and see us perform in concert. That goes for all of you. The more the merrier. Thanks, looking forward to it. See you later, Elliot. All right, later. Wait, they're just carrying their instruments like out in the open like that? They didn't bring cases with them? That seems wildly irresponsible. Elliot. Hey, are you... No, it's not that. Anyway, how about we swing by the hotel to give our report, then head back to my house? Sis is probably busy cooking up a storm right about now. Okay, let's be off then. Quest Underground Passage Monster completed. Sepith Mass times 500. Oh, thank you. Money. We can buy stuff. Although I think we've been pretty fine coasting the way we have been. That night, after enjoying a wonderful meal prepared by Fiona, we were invited to Elliot's room. Holy crap, he has a lot of instruments.
Whoa,
That is a lot.
This is incredible.
And it's randomly voiced, too.
He could open a shop with all the instruments here.
A piano, violins,
wind instruments, a robust percussion section. I'm assuming the papers in the cabinet are all sheet music?
There's no way you can call this just a hobby.
Yeah, definitely no.
Yeah, coming in here, this must look like some rabid obsession to you guys. You know, my mom was a pretty famous pianist.
Although now that I think about it, I'm not like a writer or anything, but I do have like wall-to-wall bookshelves of books. So, fair enough.
Being raised around music like that, my sister and I ended up sharing her love of music.
Really? Looking at all this, I can see why you decided to join the wind orchestra at the academy.
Still, why didn't you go to the same school as the people we met earlier?
Fee?
Wait, Fee, that's not...
Don't worry about it. I'm sure this comes as no surprise. But I'd originally planned to attend the music academy.
Oh.
My sister and I grew up listening to our mom play the piano.
Oh, our first look at Elliot's dad.
Dad was more the strong, stoic type. He didn't know much about music, but he was head over heels in love with her. Our home was always filled with the sound of music, and it kept our family smiling together. But 7 years ago, Mom got really ill. Eventually, she passed away. After her death, my sister and I both wanted to follow in her footsteps. She enrolled at the music academy and began working toward a career as a pianist.
I really think they should have worded that a little bit better than having it be in like the same sentence as their mom died and then they wanted to follow her.
Naturally, I tried to do the same. But Dad wouldn't hear of it. It's one thing to have it as a hobby, but the idea of a man of the Empire making his living through music is absurd.
Rude.
No matter how hard I tried to convince him, he just shook his head and refused to listen.
So he'll buy you all of those many expensive instruments, but no, you can't do it for your job.
Then he started recommending one military academy after another, trying to push me toward a career in the army. Eventually, I didn't have much choice. I had to give up my dream of attending the music academy. I hated him for it. I really did. I'm no good at fighting, never have been. I'd get smoked in a real war. But after some research, I found one academy, Thor's, offered plenty of music-related classes, and that about half of its graduates end up in careers outside the military. In the end, I met him halfway and chose to enroll at Thor's. Kinda pathetic, huh? You've all got great reasons why you're there at the academy. Then there's me, who'd rather be on a stage than a battlefield, but I couldn't go against my dad.
Do we all have great reasons for at the academy? What is Fee's reason? She wasn't given a choice. Sarah was like, you're doing this. And Reen was essentially running away from his family issues.
For a while, I started to think that maybe my passion for music had kinda cooled off. But I'm still full of regrets about the music academy and the summer festival concert, so I guess it hasn't after all. Oh, I wish I could just crawl into a hole right now.
So that's how you ended up at Thor's.
They're good reasons from his point of view. I guess.
I had no idea.
Do you regret it? Coming to Thor's and all?
Huh? Of course not. Why would I?
So you don't?
Life at the academy keeps me busy, but I still have time to perform with the wind orchestra after class is out. And I feel like I really broaden my horizons every time we go on a field study. Honestly, I feel like I get more out of Thor's than if I had just enrolled at the music academy without much thought. Maybe it's because whether I decide I want to be a musician or do something else totally different, I'll at least have the chance to choose what I want without someone deciding for me.
Elliot. Wow, you've really given this a lot of thought.
You really are strong, Elliot.
I wish I thought so too. I still feel jealous when I see my friends who went to the music academy putting their heart and soul into their music. But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all. Besides, if I hadn't come, I never would have met you guys, would I? I'd regret that way more.
Is a think outside the box kind of thing. I get wanting to go to a school that isn't necessarily 100% focused on your interest, because you can get more inspiration from other fields. But it's still unfortunate that his dad had to be a jerk about it.
How can you say that with a straight face?
Maybe he's just oblivious.
I didn't think I was saying anything particularly embarrassing.
But he has a really good outlook about it.
I'd figured that most people would blush saying something like that.
Still, this is Elliot we're talking about. He can get away with it.
You're the last person who should be saying that, Reen. Actually, I just remembered. I guess I do have one regret after all.
Oh?
Oh?
What is it?
Remember the summer festival concert my friends said they're going to be performing in? Back when my mom was still alive, she performed in it, and my sister played in it 5 years ago too. So I was really hoping that I'd be able to take the stage there one day too.
I'm sure we'll be able to make that happen for you. Afterward, Elliot decided to take the opportunity to spend the night at home. So the remaining four of us began to make our way to the old guild building where we'd be spending the night. I can't believe it's already past 9. We ended up staying at Elliot's longer than I thought. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to break out the coffee after our meal, too. And she even invited us back for breakfast tomorrow. We've hardly been here a day, and she's already my favorite person. We'll have to thank her properly at some point. Still, you know, I've lived here all my life, but it's only now that I'm running around doing field study tasks that I'm realizing just how big this city is. Yeah, I'll bet. They're just going to slip tomorrow's tasks into the guild mailbox, right? Yeah, they should be delivered first thing tomorrow morning. Considering how organized my father is, I don't doubt they'll be delivered on time, though I do worry what we're in for. I have this terrible feeling he'll put us to tasks far more difficult than we can actually handle or something. Yeah, I see what you mean. All the more reason we should finish up our report and hit the sack early, I suppose. Hey, what's wrong with you two? Are you tired or something? You've been awfully quiet. No, not really. However, listening to Elliot has finally shown me what I must do. Fee, I challenge you to a duel. What? Okay. Tonight, right? Yes, tonight. I fear I won't be able to sleep until this has been resolved. Hold on a minute. Where did this come from? A duel? What are you talking about? Exactly what it sounds like. A duel? That's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what it sounds like. Fee and I will face each other in single combat to determine a victor. That's all. Oh, that's all. Random side note, but on the subject of the duel. Right now, McDonald's, which I can't really eat at, has Happy Meal kids toys that are a crossover between Yu-Gi-Oh and Hello Kitty. And I made my mother go get a Happy Meal and give me one. because I'm not eating there. Can't eat meat. But I got Exodia and Pom Pom Purin. It's kind of adorable. Are you kidding me? Well, you can't do it in a populated area like this, especially not at night. You'd wake the whole neighborhood. How about that park we were at earlier? Matter Park, I think? That seems an ideal venue. Isn't that the generally approved way to resolve conflicts? Exactly. The area around the exit from the underground passage should be nice and quiet. Please don't destroy the park. That nice old man asked us not to touch the plants. One of you uses weird gun daggers and the other has a giant sword. He will kill us if we mess with his plants. That doesn't sound too bad. But honestly, Rain, you're not just going along with this, are you? Oh, shush it. The capital might have a heady nightlife, but that's no excuse to cause a commotion. Ugh. All right, let's head over to the park then. The trams are still running, right? They run until around 11. Are you seriously doing this? I guess. Is there anyone I can talk to? There is one person down here I can speak to. This guy. You don't even have a name, loser. Travel to... Wait. No. Is this place still open? I want to see his friend. Ron and his friends will be performing at this year's Summer Festival concert. They've been practicing every day, but you can tell they're sad that Elliot won't be playing along with them. His violin always was the center of the group. Is it this guy? Are you the friend? It's been a while since I popped my head in here. Hemming's taste in music's as impeccable as it ever was. This one really brings back memories. It always reminds me of the first time I went to see an opera. He sure knows how to make his customers happy. Are you the friend? No, you're not. I guess it was the guy in white, and he's just, like, nameless. Are you heading off somewhere? The Herbal trams will operate until 11 p.m., so make sure you're done with your business and back home by then. Okay. No, this is what I want. Travel to another district. Matter Park. Machias being the only normal person. It's a sad day when that's the case. Who is that dude? The park's scenery has an almost mystical air at night. It's nice. You're in luck. Not too many people taking a leisurely stroll at this hour. Okay, that may be true, but this is still the capital. You really shouldn't be fighting here. How did it come to this? Put a sock in it, Machias. I apologize for burdening you with this, but I'd appreciate you keeping watch. This is ridiculous. Anyway, let's move over to that gazebo we came out of earlier. Did we ever shut that hole?
Ah, what a pleasant evening.
It's pretty relaxing.
No denying those two have some surprising similarities.
I just want to talk to this guy. Thank you. Phew. Today sure was busy. There's no better way to unwind than a cold beer in the cool night air. Okay. Live your life. We are not going to do the fight tonight because I'm worried it'll take longer than we have time for. Oh, you guys are still sitting here, huh? What was that? I didn't quite hear you, so say it again. I love you, baby. Louder and clearer. I love you, baby! Okay. Dang, you really do like making me say that embarrassing stuff. It's gotten pretty cold. We should head home. What an interesting couple. Is this Machias' dad? No, it's another one of the NPCs that just looks like him. Chief, please. You've had far too much to drink. Let's just head back already. Shut it. You trying to start a fight here, punk? Come on, tough guy, speak up. Sir. Sir, that's a lamp. That's a lamp. Okay, we are going to wrap up here for today. I don't want to walk any closer to that for risk of starting the event. Tomorrow we will be exploring the new region in Genshin. The day after Friday will be more Sandland, and then Saturday we are still going to play Legend of Heroes, but I forgot I had something to do that morning. I thought it was Sunday. Turns out I don't know what day today is. Today I learned. So we will be starting just a little late. We'll be starting an hour late, but I'll play an hour late to compensate for that. So we'll run like 4:30 to 8:30 instead. Sorry. Life happens. But anyway, thank you guys for coming and have a good night. Bye.